2025 is here, guys. Yes, I'm super excited for 2025, but I know some of you are just sick and tired of going through the same things you went through in 2024, right? Living paycheck to paycheck, unable to get ahead in life and everything like that. Bills are just keep piling up no matter where you turn. What if I told you the secret to building wealth is not about how much money you make, but more importantly, how much you can keep? And in today's video, I want to share with you guys the 7 things you need to know as far as how to be able to go ahead and make more money in 2025. You definitely don't want to miss out this video. These 7 strategies, these 7 little things or adjustments you can make in your life can mean a big difference in helping you unlock financial freedom in 2025. So trust me, you definitely want to check out this video and stay all the way to the end. So let's get straight into it.
This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement.
What's going on, Blueprint family? Man, today I'm super excited about this video because we're in a new year. Everything is great. 2024 is over with. There's a lot of big things to look forward to this year. The main thing I want everyone to look forward to is being able to unlock financial freedom. In order to be able to unlock financial freedom, we need to go ahead and leave some of the old habits that's been holding us back in 2024, that's been hurting us, been stopping us from being able to get to that next level. And I want to share with you guys 7 things that I've went ahead and promised myself this year that I was going to do that's going to help you being able to go ahead and get you to that next level. Like I just mentioned earlier, sometimes it's really not about what you make, it's really how much you can keep. So this video, I want to share some of these strange strategies as well too. First off, it was not too long ago, back when the pandemic started, I was working a 9-to-5 like pretty much everyone else. I was actually working at a restaurant, trying to earn ends meet and everything like that, where the pandemic came and it really changed everything for me, like everyone else, where I had to figure it out. I was laid off from my restaurant job. And as I was home, I told myself like, wow, I need to figure out what I want to do with my life, what I need to do to be able to not put myself in this type of position again. And it was then where I truly started learning the power of financial literacy, credit literacy, and how to be able to go ahead and build my credit score to be able to get into the realm of the discussion of being able to build generational wealth. I took a deep dive. I educated myself. I got with mentors, and I've really engulfed myself in the world of learning financial literacy and learning some of the secrets and strategies that some of the most successful individuals was able to leverage to be able to build their empire, to be able to unlock financial freedom and build generational wealth for themselves. And with that, I have been able to build multiple businesses, become a serial entrepreneur and a successful individual in business to be able to help my family achieve the goal of building generational wealth for themselves. And now that we're in 2025, fast forward to this time now, I've went ahead and made more promises to say, hey, listen, if I follow these 7 simple strategies, this will help me get to the next level of being a multimillionaire. And I want to share these same strategies with you guys. All right. Now, it wasn't too long ago that there was an article in the Wall Street Journal where it pointed out how a lot of Americans are still being affected by the pandemic, how they're still experiencing a credit score hangover as inflation has been hitting the country pretty hard. Nevertheless, individuals are struggling to be able to go ahead and make ends meet, being able to go ahead and just afford simple things like groceries and feed their families. Listen, guys, follow these 7 strategies here. This is definitely going to help you be able to be a lot more successful in 2025. All right. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the list here. First things first, number 1 is expensive daily coffee runs. I feel this is something that's overlooked. And although it may be a small thing in the eyes of most, this is something that really compounds over time, especially if this is a daily habit of yours. Listen, I love coffee like the next person, but spending $5 to $7 on premium coffee every day, it really adds up to over $2,000 over an entire year. There's No easier way to go ahead and put that money back in your pocket by simply waking up a little earlier, brewing some coffee at home. I know it's a lot more convenient, and that Dunkin' Donuts coffee, you may think it tastes a little better, but guess what? Think about the ultimate savings that you're making by just avoiding this daily habit, as again, that $5 to $7 really adds up. Quick calculation, $7 times 365, that's $55 per year. Think about how much you can do with having that back into your pocket. Quickly take in consideration of limiting or avoiding your daily coffee runs will help you in the long run. Number two, impulsive purchases. This is something that a lot of people suffer for, and impulse buys are pretty much wealth killers. A lot of us may go to the grocery store or go in the mall and we see the big sign that says sale, 20% off, buy one, get one free. And that immediately raises our endorphins and cause excitement inside of us to be able to go ahead and take advantage of us. Now, just because something's on sale doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go ahead and make that purchase. I promise I will stop making emotional purchases and start asking myself these two questions before I do so. Number one, do I really need this? And number two, will this add long-term value to my life? Of course, when it comes to necessities such as groceries or food, I understand. But if you're just out in the mall and you're leisurely shopping or anything like that for the weekend or in your spare time, do you really need to make that purchase simply because it's on sale or because you see something that you feel like it's something that you have to have, right? Ask yourself these two questions and avoid making these emotional purchases. I guarantee you will realize how you're going to be a lot more satisfied when you look at your bank card or your credit card statement and you're seeing that, wow, I'm not spending so much money, I'm not losing, and I'm not falling behind because I'm not falling victim or I'm not succumbing to a lot of these impulsive purchases that I used to make back when I was in 2024 self.
If your credit ain't high and it's actually down, the time to take action is now. Yeah. If your credit ain't high and it's actually down, the time to take action is now. Go get control of your credit, go and repair.
Listen, I've been getting a lot
down. Oh yes, to show you the leverage, just so you can get a new rider. Go get you a house, just so you don't feel despair, you don't feel embarrassed. It's right, so go get it done now. Don't survive through the week, go improve, get it up. Want a life full of freedom to do what you want. He's a guy that you need, he's a dude that you want. Not 5 minus 3, that's 2. Number 1, guy you will see if you hit him up. He'll help with devotion, this I am sure of. Updates, promotions, discounted courses. Work with him anywhere, buddies in Florida. Credit will get repaired, yes it will.
Number 3, and this is something that I really want you to take in consideration, which is dining out frequently. Eating out is fun. There's nothing that's more satisfying and more gratifying and be able to build with friends and family than going out to dinner, especially out on the weekends. You want to hang out, you want to go ahead and enjoy a nice meal, but dining out multiple times per week can really drain your wallet. Trust me when I say this. So I limited myself to only dining out on special occasions, as me and my family, we have learned to actually cook in more often. There's a lot of joy and a lot of building and value that comes where if you can go ahead and have a Netflix and chill night, right? Being able to go ahead and whip up something at home, sitting around at the dinner table and utilizing that opportunity to not only have the same experience as you would going out, but more importantly, having to save more money than versus going out 3-4 times per week. Because trust me, nowadays, inflation is not only going up for your household expenses, but going out in restaurants, as you'll see, the menu items are also steadily increasing as well too. So listen, my wallet and my health are extremely grateful when it comes to eating in more versus going out. Number 4, also subscriptions that you don't use. There is a subscription overload out there right now. It's no secret we are in a subscription-based economy, and it could be anything from your Netflix, your Hulu, your gym memberships, your whatever the case may be, right? Listen, if you're not actively using these subscriptions and it's not fitting your lifestyle, cancel them. It's that simple, guys, okay? I did a subscription audit, and I highly suggest that you do the same thing as well too. And this can save you hundreds and hundreds of dollars per year. Your average subscription will cost you anywhere from $10 to $20 per month. Think about it. If you did an audit, a lot of the subscriptions, there's about 3 or 4 subscriptions you can actually do away with, right? And if you add that up, this could add up to $100 or a couple of $100 per month back into your pocket, which if you add that on an annual basis, you're talking about a couple of $1,000s on an annual basis, guys. So listen, audit, cancel, save, and repeat the process. Follow this strategy and you'll see how you can save a lot of money just by eliminating all of these unnecessary subscriptions that you are unaware of or you're just overlooking because you've had them for quite some time, but you're really not taking advantage of them. Next up on the list, number 5, is tech upgrades. Just because you want to follow the trend, you got to have the latest iPhone, you got to have the latest iPad, or you got to have the latest computer. But tech upgrades, guys, really, Apple is notorious for this. They roll out the red carpet. They make a big splash about the latest iPhone or the latest technology that's coming out, but you need to ask yourself, is this something that you really need? I mean, if your current model of gadget or iPhone or accessory is working fine, go ahead and skip a year or two if necessary. Consistently upgrading your technology can be very ineffective when it comes to trying to save money, especially if you want to save for a bigger picture here, guys. I only upgrade when my device usually needs replacing. If it's still functioning, if it's still doing all the things that I need it to do, there's really no need to upgrade unless the new technology you're upgrading to is something that will bring you a return on investment, such as creating content or helping you with your career or something like that. Again, there's no need to really go ahead and spend the extra money to upgrade on technology unless it's necessary. Next up is what I call fast fashion. Trending clothes really goes out of style. And this is something I see a lot, especially young people. Yeah, I would say young people suffer from. It's really easy to get caught up in the hype and everything like that. Fashion and trends come and go, right? Something that's hot last year ends up being unpopular this year. So you want to be able to stay up to date with the latest trend and everything like that. I get it. I understand it. I used to be that age where being trendy and staying up with the latest trend was very important. But listen, if you invest in things that are really timeless or versatile pieces of clothing that you can wear, this will help you out in the long run. Or even more important, create your own style. You don't necessarily want to be able to keep up with the Joneses, as that right there can lead you to a really bad path. It can make it detrimental for you if you're really trying to be able to go ahead and elevate yourself. Now, I understand your favorite celebrity or your favorite influencer, you may see them on social media and you want to be able to go ahead and idolize or mimic them and everything like that. But they are on a whole nother level, guys. Seriously. Stay in your lane. Do what you need to do to be able to help yourself get to the next level. 2025 should be the year where you want to put yourself in a position to get ahead. And it's hard to get ahead if you're always trying to keep with the Joneses, always trying to stay up to date with the latest fashion and the latest trend. And as you guys have noticed for the past few years, everything is going up, not going down when it comes to prices. So stay in your lane, guys. It's not worth it trying to be able to stay up to date with the latest fashion and everything like that. This all boils down to the last and 7th thing on the list here. And this is something I'm a big proponent on, which is investing in things that I don't understand. Listen, one of the fastest ways you can lose money, guys, is investing in things that you simply don't understand. Whether it's stocks, crypto, or the next latest idea, I've learned to really stick in investments that not only I fully understand, but also that will give me the ability to take time and educate myself in. Listen, if you can't explain what it is you're trying to sell me in one sentence, it's probably not for me. And honestly, I want you to follow that same strategy as well too. There's always somebody that's going to try to sell you something. There's always somebody that's going to try to get you to invest in something or the next hottest thing. That right there is the quickest way to derail you on what you're focused on, what you need to be able to do. I think the term serial entrepreneur is really floated out there and used recklessly sometimes, where individuals feel like they can dibble and dabble in many things. And again, that's just a recipe for trying to be a jack of all trades, but a master of none. So my advice to you is stick to what you understand and what you know best. If you can't understand it, if it's something that you have no knowledge of or it's hard for you to comprehend, stay away from it. One of the most savvy investors out there, Warren Buffett, he has a lifelong strategy that he only invests in stocks and businesses that he understands. If he don't understand it, he stays away from it. And we're talking about the most accomplished investor in mankind here. So if it's worked for him, I'm pretty much, it's safe to say, to follow that same lead and that same example. Just a quick recap. These are the 7 things that I'm implementing in my lifestyle in 2025 to be able to help me start saving more money as well as investing smarter. And I feel if you guys follow these same strategies, it will help you out as well. Daily coffee habits, or again, brew at home, make your coffee at home. It will save you a few $1,000s per year and it will help you out in the long run. Number 2, avoid impulse purchases. There's nothing wrong with going to the mall and simply window shopping. Just because something is on sale, you have to ask yourself, do you really need it? Is it going to bring long-term value in your life? If not, you can go away with it. All right. Number 3, dining out frequently. There's nothing wrong with going out once or twice per month on the weekends. But if you're making it a consistent habit 2-3 times per week, every week, this is going to make a real major dent in your pocket. Dine in sometimes, as it's not only you can have that same experience if you get creative, but more importantly, it'll help you save on the long run. Number 4, canceling unused subscriptions. Some of us just have 4 or 5 entertainment-based subscriptions on our TV, as well as other subscriptions that we're not utilizing. Your gym membership, if you're not taking advantage of it, go to the park, go to your home gym, or try to partner with somebody that can save you a few dollars per month, as well as limit your Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and all these subscriptions to the one that you truly use or you view mostly, and then cancel any unwarranted subscriptions. That's could save you a few $100s per month. The tech upgrades, guys. You don't have to upgrade on every new technology that comes out every single year. If the device that you're currently having working fine, is fulfilling all of the boxes that you need to be able to do the things that you need, especially making a phone call, text, and taking pictures, what else do you really need after that? Number 6 is fast fashion. Trying to stay up with the Joneses and everything like that is a bad habit. Go ahead and invest in clothing that more or less timeless, that you don't have to wear next year, give away, don't wear it. Try to stay with the latest fashion. It's a very bad cycle to follow, and I don't want you guys to fall in that pitfall. And last but not least, don't invest in things you don't understand. If it's something that you're not comfortable with or you just simply cannot wrap your head around, maybe it's not for you. Stick to what you know, focus on what you're good at, and that will take you farther in the long run. There you have it. These are the 7 things that I've told myself I'm going to stop doing. Every dollar that you save is a dollar that can be invested in your future. Taking this mindset and utilizing this approach will definitely help you in 2025. 3/4 of Americans out there are struggling. You can go ahead and remove yourself from that pot simply by following these simple strategies here. It's your turn this year, as this is the year that you want to be able to go ahead and start unlocking financial freedom for yourself. And, following these steps is putting yourself in the position to do. Listen, if you want more help, or if you want more strategies, if you would like one-on-one mentorship to be able to help get you to the next level, join the Credit the Game Academy. This is an academy that we rolled out a couple of months ago that we really are helping individuals, not just to educate in financial literacy, but helping them in their entrepreneurship journey, helping them to be able to unlock generational wealth. This is the time here, guys. This is the time. There's no better time in mankind than now than be able to go ahead and elevate yourself. We are in the age of information. This is the digital economy. Things are moving faster, especially the way how AI is being introduced now. So there's going to be a lot of changes and the writing is on the wall. You don't want to be left behind. If you need help to be able to get to that next level, reach out to myself or the team. hit the link in the description to join the academy, where for only $49 per month, you'll be able to go ahead and put yourself in position to learn the secrets, the strategies to help you get to the next level. But outside of that, last thing here, the only thing I ask, if you've made it to this part of the video, do me a huge favor, give us a follow. This will help grow the channel. This will help also YouTube to spread videos like this to a wider audience, as we put a lot of preparation, a lot of thought into these videos, and this will allow us to be able to go ahead and produce more content like this. But aside from that, thanks for tapping in. Thanks for tuning in. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Enjoy your 2025. Take care. Peace.
Blueprint, yeah. Blueprint. This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it, cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep, West Paul with Blueprint. This guests are exclusive. Get on and tune in and then learn some new tips about credit, finance, investment. A nice chance to get rich and buy land. Flip it, quick 9 bands. Learn all the skills from Wes, he did it. Learn how to build successful business. Run up a mill and get the digits. Run up a mill. Look, safe place where guests are speaking. Based on financial freedom. All facts, no cap, believe it. Podcast, you have to see it.